I don't want to. Do I want to cry? Because I know I'm going to cry if I read that. I am not a cheater. Welcome back to another video. It is time for the TBR jar. We are into August. We are about to hop into August. We are into August. I don't know when this is posting. And so we got to get some books. We got to get some physical books. So time for the jar. I have added a couple prompts here and there, so we might see something new. Honestly, most of them are going to be new because this is only month 2. So let's get into it. First things first, I'm going to quickly rapid fire what I did get finished from July. But if you want full reviews, Goodreads, the clock apps, we're doing that elsewhere for right now. This is just quick little synopsis. We're doing 5 books every month. First one up, Better Than the Movies, 5 stars, absolutely adorable. I've been starting to do a little bit more tabbing and annotating. Probably takes place in Nebraska, so that's a dub. Very cute. Cannot wait for the second one. Go pick it up. Problematic Summer Romance, Allie Hazelwood. This was just a fun read. I think I rated it 3.5, maybe 3.5 stars. It was just fun. It was fun. I don't think I will be oh my gosh, do you remember this book by any means? But it was a fun read. And if you are still in the mood for some summer vibes, absolutely. If not, add it for next year because it is a fun read. And I would say I did not love Not in Love. I soft DNF'd it. I may pick it back up now that I know the characters. But I do think it does kind of help the dynamic, at least understanding who the characters in Not in Love are. Because I got 40% and I was I can't do it. So while I don't think it's necessary, I do think it helps. Just helpful information. Hotter in the Hamptons, knocked this one out. 2 stars. It was fine. It was fine. The main character kind of bothered me. So, 2 stars. Always Never Yours by Emily Wilberly and Austin Sigmund Broca. I think I did 4 stars on this one. It was cute. It was a YA. It was very theater-based. The characters were fun in it. Absolutely adorable. Very fun YA read. The only one I did not get to, so that is 4. The only one I did not get to is The Romantic Agenda by Claire. I was trying to read it backwards. By Claire Kahn. So this will be going back on the TBR shelves, and hopefully we'll see when we pick it up next. My shelves are desperately out of room here, friends. Oh, we're so down bad. These are on the TBR too. These are on the TBR too. They just don't fit on the shelves. So let's get into some books. We're going to do 5 again. I'm going to read it. No, I'm going to let you read it first. Got it? I don't want to. I just did. I don't want to, but I do. I mean, this is a fun one, but I don't want to. I'm in the middle of so many. Frick. Okay, start a new series. How many different series do I have on the shelves that I can start? Goodness. Can I pick one that's a small baby series? Can I pick one that the second book to the series isn't even out yet? Or is that cheating? I don't know. Dude, this was not... Okay. Not yet. Not yet. I don't think... Okay, I do think I'll be nice and it has to have at least one more book already out. Because then I could be doing Shield of Sparrows. I could be doing, I just saw one that I was there's going to be one coming out. Oh, First Time Caller has another one that's going to be coming out. So I will do it to ones that already have a book 2 out. I'll be nice to you. Even though the prompt wasn't nice to me. Another one. So this is our options. These are all of our options for series that I have in my possession that we could start. So we could do Off to the Races, or we could do Wild Love and do some Elsie Silver. I do love some Elsie Silver. This one is a completed series. This one has at least one more that's coming out this year. Cowboy Vibes. Spark the Everflame. Just got this. Just picked it up. So I'm doing a book haul video that I think is going to come out after this one because I want to get August TBR out earlier in the month. And so I think we're going to do August TBR and then you will see the book haul. Is that cool? I think it's fine. It's my channel. Spark the Everflame. Could get into some fantasy. Fine print, Lauren Asher. This is only one of 3 books. So this does feel like slightly more attainable to not just like start a series and then be like done with it. Emily Wilds, this does also kind of feel like a cheat code because like I think there's 2 books out and there's going to be a 3rd soon. I don't know that though, and I don't know that it tells me that in this book. Oh, it does. No, Encyclopedia of Fairies and Map of the Other Ones. So there are only 2 right now. I don't know if there's going to be a 3rd, but this could work for if I want to stick with that kind of like cozy fantasy vibes. If I want Lauren Asher, we can start the F1. When is F1 series, like, when is the F1 season? Because that would be fun to read during F1 season. But also isn't F1 just, like, year-round? So, could be fun. Or, I also got the Inheritance games as a newer acquiring. But this feels like a whole universe. Because this has, like, this 3 or 4 books. And then it has, like, the sub-books after it. And I think there's more that, like, are attached to it. So, like, that feels like a lot right now. So I'm like I got these and then I'm kind of intimidated to start them. But maybe that means I need to. What am I gonna do, friends? I'm leaning towards one of these. So August is still hot here in Nebraska. So like it's definitely still summer vibes, but it also starts back to school. So I'm thinking maybe like, this is a YA, so it takes place in high school. Like the main character's in high school. So like that kind of gives vibes. And this is supposed to be like a cozy fantasy. So like academia, encyclopedia, academia, you know, whatever. We're gonna do it. We're gonna start with this. Inheritance games. Start a new book series. We're starting the Inheritance games. I also feel like this will be easier to kind of like pick up and in between go back and forth. So that's what we're doing. Book 1. Okay. Book pick number 2. Better not make me mad. It was not a good start. I'm going to be honest. Not feeling it. An auto by author. An auto by author. Okay, this feels like a good opportunity. I think I actually know exactly what I want to do for this one. Yeah. We're going to continue down the Emily Henry train. So we're going to do Happy Place. This was an easy one. Happy Place came out before Funny Story, right? 2024, 2025. Okay, yeah. So I was going to do an Emily Henry. I only have 2 books left in the backlog for her. So 3, I'm waiting to get that one in paperback before I read it. So we're going to do Happy Place. We're going to do Happy Place. This one's an easy one. Auto by author, Emily Henry. Book 2, done. Okay, okay. The vibes are picking up. The vibes are increasing. Let's hope they keep that way. A book under 300 pages. Thank you. Okay, the vibes are staying fairly immaculate. I'm gonna be honest. We have a romance. We have a YA that isn't really romance or anything. So my options are kind of, I have a lot of options. These Summer Storms is $350. No? Okay. Under 300? Wait a minute. Okay. I need a smaller book than I was anticipating. This one feels like a little baby. Undercover Bromance. $307. Nope. Close. That. Famous in a Small Town. This would be a good one to get off the backlog. $309. Are you kidding me? Okay, but is it $309 because it's actually $309 or is it? Oh yeah, $59.60. Okay, $309. Are you kidding me? Okay. Let's check Spark. Let's check Spark of the Everflame. $360. Okay, wait, what? Do I not have any books right now that are under 300 pages? Do I not have any books right now that are under 300 pages? What is going on? What's Between the Pines? I just got this one. Ooh, ooh, $290. $2.96. Okay, getting somewhere with that one. A book under 300 pages is going to turn into a book under 400 pages because this is like the only one. This is the only one I had on my TBR, so it's what we're going with, which is, I mean, exciting. Here for it. Between the Pines by Amber Palmer, a book under 300 pages. Okay, 2 more. Make sure I get a good one. They're all good. What am I talking about? We got that. A book you've seen on Book Talk. I got a book you haven't seen on Book Talk. Okay, I misread that. A book you haven't seen on Book Talk seems like a good opportunity to pull some backlog. Okay, so I got a good stack. This is not even all of them. These are just some that like kind of piqued my interest a little bit that I have not seen on Book Talk. At least that I remember. Book Talk's been around for a minute, you know? A lot of these are just really old backlog books, so I don't think I want YA because I'm already having YA in the Inheritance games. So I'm going to weed through the ones that are YA. Do I want to cry? Because I know I'm going to cry if I read that. Okay. We got about half of them weeded out. These 3 feel like very rom-com-y. Just very good old-fashioned romance books. And I don't have a good romance. No, I don't have like a traditional romance. I got cowboy romance, Happy Place, which is like going to be like kind of more contemporary romance, I feel like, and then the Inheritance games. So it could go with a good romance. Or I could go with something that like, this is probably going to make me cry because all of her books, because Me Before You, sob uncontrollably. Emily Griffin, I loved, she's the one that wrote, the one that became the movie that I loved. Because you guys know exactly every movie that I love. Something Borrowed. She wrote Something Borrowed. And I've read Something Blue and I really enjoyed that. So maybe this is a good. I feel like this I'm feeling it. Okay. A book that you haven't seen on Book Talk. Emily Griffin, All We Ever Wanted. Which brings us to our 5th pick. This one was folded up nice and tight. No peeking. Okay. Oh, this is what I added. It's same color as my shirt. Now, fun fact, when I wrote this, though, I was not wearing this shirt, so I didn't know what shirt I would be wearing. I am not a cheater. I am not a cheater. Same color as your shirt. Okay, so we gotta go with, like, some blue vibes. Okay. Blue vibes. Blue vibes. Blue vibes. Okay, we got a good stack. I need to stop pulling so many books. My books are now a disaster after I film one of these every single time. But we have a good stack here, so let's kind of like weed through them. Atmosphere, I've been wanting to, I've been needing to, I'm a little bit scared. I'll be honest, I'm just a little bit scared. So, Atmosphere, definitely on the list. One of the new ones that I picked up, Emily Wilde's Encyclopedia of Fairies. Cute little, cozy little fantasy vibes. Very would be fun, and completely different than anything else I have right now. These Summer Storms. I got this as book of the month. It's like Nantucket family drama vibes, so like different than everything that I have now. And this feels like, yes, it's summer, but it feels like end of summer. Wrapping up summer, that kind of feel to it, so like this would be a good one. Some Catherine Center backlog, Hello Strangers. I have not read this one. And it's got blue vibes, and like, we love a cute little romance. I can always read more romance. I can always read more romance. I just can't. Tokyo Ever After, I think I pulled this one last month too as a possibility. It is YA, but it's supposed to be like a little bit Princess Diaries vibes. So like, we love that. That could be a fun one. And then just like in the last one, 10 Rules for Faking It could also be Just a fun romance. I can't get enough good romance books. So like, that's never a problem for me. I have, let's see, 3 new books and only 1 old. So I do think I'm going to pick a backlog book. Something that I've had for a little bit longer. Because I do want to make sure that I'm getting to those as well. Which means really it should be one of these 2 are the only like backlog books I have. But I kind of want to get to this one before the end of the summer. This one feels like a really good like end of summer vibes. I should read my backlog. I know I should, but I'm not going to. That simple. I should read my backlog and I'm not going to. We're going to go with the summer storm. These summer storms. It's the Nantucket vibes. It's the end of summer. It's blue with my shirt. Cool. There we go. That's what we're doing. Okay, we've had to do some fun stacking, but all the books are put away, so let's go through the ones that I picked. First, we had to start a new series. So we are starting The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. Very excited about this, actually. I just think it's going to be a good, like, I can kind of hop in and out of it as I need to, so it'll be fun. Next up, we had an auto by author, and Emily Henry obviously came to mind. I have 2 books left before I wait for the paperback to come out of Great Big Beautiful Life, and so Happy Place was the next one on the list, and that just was a no-brainer. Easy pick. Then we grabbed a book under 300 pages, which, like, I'm going to have to change this prompt now because I don't have, this was the only book that I had under 300 pages, and it was Between the Pines by Amber Palmer. Very excited for a little cowboy romance. I just picked that up in my probably might be a little bit spicy book subscription box, so very excited about that. And then after that, we had a book you haven't seen on Book Talk before, which was the perfect opportunity to grab a book, a backlog book, and we grabbed All We Ever Wanted by Emily Griffin. She's the same author of Something Borrowed, which is one of my favorite movies, and like the book was so good too. So very excited to finally get to this one. And then last, but certainly not least, a book the same color as your shirt. We got the blue vibes going on. These Summer Storms. It's Nantucket family vibes. It feels very end of the summer, and like we are in August, which is start of school. Still gonna be hot though, so like I really wanted to get this knocked out. There you have it. Your 5 books for August's TBR Jar, TBR list, whatever you want to call it. We got 5 books pulled from the jar, and I'm going to get to them this month. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, ring the bell, do all the things so that you know when we're coming back to talk about these books. And if you made it this far, a wave emoji. Let's do a wave emoji if you have made it this far into the video. Otherwise, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.